Right then, we're back at it again. We're in Yorkshire this time. One that I've had this on my to-do list ever since I started walking these mountains. So we're in Buckden, just parked up at the bottom. £7 for 24 hours parking, which ain't that bad actually considering. And we're going to be making our way up here to Buckden Pike, which is 700 and something metre. But yeah, I'm hoping it's going to be about hopefully. But yeah, so we're just parked up, we're just setting off now. It's 4:45ish. So by the time we get up there, it's about an hour's walk, an hour and 20. By the time we get up there, should be getting pitched just before it gets dark, hopefully. But yeah, so bring you back up further up there. So from what I can gather, I think you just pretty much follow this little stream, which doesn't look too bad at all, to be honest. At least you know there's a place to get water. It's meant to be some lovely little cascading waterfalls, so hopefully we get to see them too. But yeah, lead mine apparently the other way. We're not going there. There's another path over here, so you want to stay left. But yeah, we're just gonna follow our way up. Doesn't look too bad. I'm looking forward to this one. It's been ages since I've been out. Later on it is meant to rain tonight. The wind is meant to pick up as well. 25-30 mile an hour winds, which to be honest should be a good test for the new tent. Had it out a few weeks back, 3-4 weeks. I had it at Seaham for a beach camp. Didn't record anything there, I just wanted to enjoy it, me and my pal. But yeah, this little stream's gorgeous. So you're just following this path along the side. Looks insane. Yes. Right, let's get up there. Anyone who's into the little plunge pools, I imagine these would be great for a dip. There's another one a bit further down as well. So I imagine on a good day the water would be absolutely bouncing down these. They'd look insane. But we can't have had much water. Right, plod on. Just for anyone who does fancy this one, you do make your way up, right, and you get to a dead end here. This is a waterfall with a plunge pool. And what you do is you come along here and up. If you can see this lovely foothole bit here, which does, don't get me wrong, if you're not experienced, it'd probably be quite tricky. I think you probably could walk that way and not up that way. But we're going to put the camera away and we're just going to battle through it. I'll get up there, no bother. But yeah, interesting walk so far, very interesting. Loads of like waterfalls, plunge pools and a bit of hands-on stuff like this, which I love. This is the little dead end that I was on about. And that's the plunge pool there. It's a lovely little waterfall. So you come along this path and then you come up that stone feature there. It wasn't very difficult. It's literally 10 seconds and you're up. And then we'll get ourselves on up further. But yeah, I'm loving it so far. It's a lovely little walk. Oh, what a view. Belting view. Come up here and then there is another slight scramble here. You can see how much elevation we've got already. So this one is quite a straight up, I'm not gonna lie, but if you're quite an experienced walker, you'll absolutely love this one, just because waterfalls right next to you, loads of hands-on scrambling. It's great, I love it. So yeah, we're going up there. You do need to cross this bridge once you get to the top. You want to be on the left of it. You can see where the old foot piece used to be to hop over. Hop, hop. But it is no longer in use. But yeah, we're still next to this stream. It's wonderful. you know what the best thing about Yorkshire is as well? There's no one here. So it's Saturday. I mean, if you were in the lakes, this place would be absolutely heaving, but it's not. So yeah, you can't beat a trip to Yorkshire, and it's right on my doorstep, so bonus. Right, let's get us to the top. Lovely water source as well, and a big old cow pat. Wow. How did a cow get up here? Jesus. Whew, you can see there, that's where we want to head to. But yeah, we're just following the stream. It's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Can't say how nice it is to be walking next to this water. I know I already have. But you're just cascading waterfalls everywhere. It's beautiful. I mean, the spot here, you could pitch a tent just next to that stream. It's fantastic. But we came for that. Made it to Buckden Gill Waterfalls, which is lovely. I imagine after a good rain that'd be a real good sight. I was tempted to go dip my head in it, but yeah, let's just get up. Yeah, it's lovely. Just sort of steps down. That's where we come from, which it's actually quite a tough little climb. Whew. Oh yes, back out. Right, we've just crossed the 500 metre mark. You just follow the stream. It's gorgeous, gorgeous walk. Honestly, conditions are great as well. Just stumbled onto this. Must be like the ruins of an old building, which is something a bit different, isn't it? Yeah. Now there is a path that goes this way, but my GPS is telling me to go up there, so I reckon I'm just going to plough straight up that. It'd be hard work, but I mean, once we get up there, we're up there, aren't we? And then tomorrow, I don't know, I'll see about coming down that way, but I don't know, I'll probably find a different route. I would have thought maybe come down this side bit here and then back onto the path. It's dead slippy to walk down. You just start sliding. Yeah, really enjoying it. Really enjoying it. Right, got about another 50 metre to go. You can see that lovely hue in the sky. It's just about to get dark, which is perfect. And I'm hoping in the morning, with everyone in the lakes in Northumbria getting brilliant cloud inversions, I'm hoping mine's no different. Here's to fingers crossed for it, eh? Right, the last sort of 200 metre of ascent is actually quite steep. Well, 100 metre of it is, and then the other 100 metre is very much like this. That first 100 metre after the 500 did take it out of me a bit. So I just had myself 5 minutes, and then we're almost there. I think up here, to the right I believe, and then I did have a look on the maps over that way. There is another way down, so just to mix things up. I don't know if I'm going to take that path or not, but we'll see. I'll bring you back when we get to the top. Whew. I was mistaken, it's up to the top and then left. That's that nice stone path I was talking about. Look at that. It's an absolute belter of a path. Wish I'd have known that. You just come up and get onto that somewhere. Be a great little walk. Might take that way down. But yeah, over here, navigationals. Ooh. I don't recommend trying to use a camera when you're going over these. But there we go. That is Buckden Pike. Woo! She was a tough one. She was a tough one. I'm glad I came out though. just catching the last light now. Wasn't a hard climb, I don't think. I think it's just because my mountain fitness isn't quite where it used to be. I mean, at one point I was every other weekend climbing mountains, but at the minute life's just getting in the way. You got like work commitments, family commitments, all that sort of gear. You all know it, you all do it. But yeah, I'm glad I come out. Just leaving it on while I get me this trig point for Buckden pike. Absolutely belter, honestly. Absolutely belter. Oh, I think there's a nice sign next to it as well. Don't get that in the lakes. Oh God, unless it's a Yorkshire Dales way or something like that. Maybe that's what that stone path is actually. Maybe that's the Yorkshire Dales way. But we're here. Oh yes, loving it. Absolutely loving it. Suggested route to War Memorial. Oh look, yeah, it does say Buckden pike. Must be another way up, another way down perhaps. There we go. Buckden pike. We've had it. It's a lovely little stone seat, which is quite cool as well actually. I'm not a fan of this horrid black gear. Yeah, little stone seat. Right, time to find somewhere to pitch. And then I'll bring you back once we've got set up, because it is a bit nippy up here. So yeah, we'll get the tent up and I'll bring you back. We're all set up. I had to get out of the wind quick, like, because it wasn't half cold on the digits trying to set this tent up. Just with the touching the metal all the time of the poles, you know. So I've got it all staked out nice. I've got the back end facing into the wind here. Now the only problem with that is, you see where the Fjern sign is, the wind does push it in, but that's simply because there's a stake out point. I do feel like this is the best position to have it in. Some people say that you should have these cross poles facing into the wind, which I get, it's strengthening, but that means the air vents aren't getting anything coming through them. So I'm quite happy with it like that. I mean, you can hear that wind there, it's 25-30 mile an hour. Last bits of light. Hopefully cloud inversions and stars, that's what we want. But yeah, you can hear me pump going, just getting the light to and mat up. I've got me OEX Leviathan EV 900 and the light to a 4.6, I believe it is. Hopefully they'll be nice and toasty like, but we'll get started, we'll bring you back after. Just got everything put in, got my air mattress up, got my sleeping bag out. You can hear that wind there, it is it's got a nasty chill on it. So I'm just getting in the tent, just going to get myself warm back through, probably crack open a beer, get myself, I might jump in the sleeping bag for 5 or 10 minutes just to get myself warm back through, and then I'll get out and have a look around, I think. And I'm hoping to see a star show, I really am, and I'm hoping for a cloud inversion in the morning. I do fancy that. I love this tent though, it's absolutely belter. I need to perfect getting it up, you know, putting it up, but yeah, it's absolutely belter, like, it's cracking. You can just hear that wind just whizzing through. So I've set this tent with the back end into the wind, because the two vents are here and here, so I've got them open and that wind will just pass through the tent, which should hopefully stop it from condensating. So, and you meant to put the front end into it, but it seems to be coping fine. And like I say, it's just that one flap, and if I'm honest, that flap itself literally sits on the pocket. So you get a little pocket that goes in the side here. Where have I put my bloody headlamp? Yeah, so you get this little pocket here. So that flap's just literally sitting into that, you know, which is no biggie at all. So yeah, I'm gonna get nice and toasty again, and then I'll bring you back. Yeah, so we just jumped into the sleeping bag just to warm up a little bit. Got myself some nice cheap whiskey from Aldi, and 4 ales from Morrison's. So we've got a vibrant, jammy, refreshing strawberry fields. That'll go down nice. We've got a hazy faced assassin, hazy IPA. We've got a time traveling taxi. And what's the last one? We've got a juice Forsyth, which is beautiful. I've had that one before. So yeah, we've got them. We've got Haribo, bits like that as well. I did bring a croissant from Aldi, but I think it's a bit crushed now, if I'm honest. But we'll have that in the morning. I've got a wet meal Dolmio. This is that little pocket. It's just everything's in there, you know. It's fucking great. Litre of water, my cooking stove, bits and pieces, you know. Electronics bag there. Brought me still, but obviously it's too windy to be out there. You just get cold very quick being in that wind. So yeah, we're just in the big OEX Leviathan 900 EV bag. Just chilling in the tent. So this Storm Grata, it's a 1.5, but there's enough space to have my rucksack next to me here. So that's where my light tail mat goes to, and then you get all this space along here, which I've got clothes for later if I need them, thermal ones, my rucksack there, and yeah, I've got my nice porch space here with the 2-way zip, so if I need to cook I can open that up. But yeah, we're just chilling. I'm gonna get out a bit later, see if we can see any stars or anything. So I think for now I'm gonna get myself a couple of whiskies and a beer into me and check the scores, because I've not checked the scores. I know my team are top of the league, up the borough. Yes, you know it. But yeah, I think there's a moth or something in here. He's gonna have to go, isn't he? Afraid not, friend, afraid not. But right, bring you back in a bit. Hello again, campers. So just in the tent still. I got out, had a walk around. I've checked my guy lines. The only thing with this tent is it doesn't come with enough pegs for every peg out point, every guy line. So you do need an additional 2 pegs. So what I've done is, because the wind's coming from the back, I've left the front 2 guy lines unpegged, because it's not going to matter because of where the wind is coming from. I keep poking my head out to have a look to see if what's going on outside. Not as yet. It doesn't look like we're going to be getting a star show either, which is a big one. I do love a star show, especially like 2 AM when you get up for a wee. And you just go out for a wee and you stood there peeing and you look up and you're like, wow, yes. But we're making our way for our first beer. We've had a couple of whiskies. You see the down jackets come off because I'm toasty in here. I think later on I'll just be going down to my t-shirt once I'm wrapped up in the bag itself. But yeah, I'm actually sat watching Nightmare on Elm Street, which probably ain't that great of an idea when you're up a mountain by yourself in a tent. But who cares? So yeah, unless anything magnificent happens, I'll just bring you back when I'm going to make me scran, I think. You can hear that wind, look. Oh, I love it. You're just tucked in your tent nice, and there's just the wind, you can hear it. It's great. I fucking love it. You can't beat wild camping, guys. You can't. It's just insane. Right, we'll bring you back. Peace out. So we just chilling. I've opened the tent door a few times, but nothing. Absolutely nothing. No stars. I'm hoping I get up early and there's a cloud inversion. That'd be ideal. I mean, if there's not, I'm not bothered. I love being this. You know, just sat in me tent, I mean, don't get me wrong, I bring technology with me. Obviously, I'm watching like films on my phone and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm just chilling. I love it. I just love being in my tent. Can't beat it. Like, you honestly cannot beat just being up a mountain with a wind like it is, and you're just in your tent nice and cozy and warm. It's great. So yeah, nothing really to report. Maybe come back later, see if we find anything. I've got my torch like this so it's not blinding you. I'm not just doing it to look hip. But yeah, we'll bring you back if anything good happens. If not, I'll just see you in the morning. I swear, every time I come to record, the wind dies down, but there is absolutely blasting winds coming through. You can sort of see. There is winds blasting through, but the tent's handling it perfectly, like just what you'd expect. The way this tent is set up is magic, like magic. Well, I almost finished me half a bottle of whiskey, so obviously I'm a bit drunk. Whoa, I just stepped out for a slash there. It is absolutely Baltic out there, I'm not gonna lie. I swear, every time I come to record, it dies down, but it is literally belting through here. You can see on the inner tent there, the wind. It really is, it's belting through here. The 30, I'd say it's probably more than 30 mile an hour. But the tent is absolutely smashing it, mind. I'm trying to wait so that you can see. Because just every now and again it just fucking belts through. There you go, look. Oh, morning. Just woke up. You can hear that wind still absolutely howling through. I think it's picked up a bit, to be fair. More than 25 now. But I had a cracking nice kip, like. Yeah, I had a good night's sleep. It's 10 to 8. You wouldn't tell because it's honestly absolutely ham-shanked out there. It's just mist everywhere, bit of wet, bit of wind. So yeah, I think I'm gonna get up, have a cuppa, and probably have my croissant that's crushed, and then probably pack down, ready to go. Yeah, really enjoyed this one. The walk up wasn't bad. It was, you just walk up next to the stream. There is a few bits that you have to like clamber over. Like I say, I showed you the rock pieces where you do have to walk down. But yeah, other than that, it's a really nice walk, this one. Cracking spot on the top as well. Loads of flat places. Really good place to camp, guys. Buckden Pike. Get it done. That's the view from the tent flap, guys. So much for hoping for a cloud inversion here. You can hear that wind as well. It's very, every time I come to Yorkshire, I get bad wind, actually. Oh, there's not a better noise on a morning, honestly. The wind howling through. This tent is insane. You can see the Fjern badge there. Condensation wise, we did get a little bit here, but I think that's literally just because of how cold it was. There is a blood stain here. I think it's on the outside, yeah. So something must have flew into me. Some bug must have flown into my tent quite hard last night. On the outside there, look. Yeah. But yeah, what a night, honestly. I think I fell a kit with Netflix playing. And for me, there's another bit of condensation there actually. But like I say, you expect that. I'm not gonna lie, this tent is it's such a good tent, guys. Honestly. No, I'm normally into me 2-man tents because I like the space that you get inside. You can feel that wind coming now. It's definitely coming. Oh, the tent stood strong. But yeah, them front guy lines aren't even in. Yeah, I'm very happy with me purchase. £160, I reckon. This is probably one of the best tents you're gonna find for the money. Definitely. The space. There's my rucksack next to me. You know, it's an absolutely great tent, guys. Anyone who's wanting a trekking tent for 4 seasons, 160 quid on Sports Pursuit. This is your tent, guys. This is your tent. So yeah, I'm gonna get me crushed croissant into me, and then start getting packed down and whatnot in 20 minutes or 30 minutes or so. I mean, I know it's late, guys. It's 8 o'clock, sorry. But I can't imagine anyone coming up because honestly, it's absolutely horrific out there. So yeah, get me croissant into me and we'll go from there. Well, I didn't have anything to eat last night because I had a load of meat cabanossi from Aldi on the way up on the drive. So I'm going to get this dolmio pasta into me for breakfast. Yes, I know, I'm a trump. But get this into me and start packing down. Get myself down this mountain. Sun's trying to make an appearance. You can see it through the tent there. But it's just not going to do now without that mist and that wind, like. So, but yeah, great camp. Bring you back when we've got everything done. So it's 9:30, guys, and I'm so glad that I stuck around because it may well seem that we're going to get our cloud inversion. Look at this cloud just pushing in now. So I'm gonna get me scran once it's done, and then I'm gonna pack down, and I'm hoping I'm gonna get that cloud inversion. Yes! Right, scran, guys, we got one of these Dolmio classic carbonara meals. £2 something from the shop, wet food. Definitely cheaper than a Wayfarer. Oh, I can tell you that. So yeah, we're gonna scran this, and then we're gonna get packed down. I'm hoping we're gonna get that cloud inversion. I've just looked out again. It does look like it's coming, you know. I'm hoping. So what did I think of the Dolmio pasta carbonara? Absolutely horrendous. No seasoning. Barely any meat. Absolutely horrendous, honestly. I'll not be buying them again. Absolutely horrendous. I'd stick to me. I'll bring steak up and cook that on a fucking pan. It was better than that. That was absolutely garbage, Dolmio. Do better. Just packing down now, guys. Almost set to go. Just need to get the tent down, but snap me bloody selfie stick. Well, it was a Temu buy. Well, AliExpress buy, sorry. But yeah, just packing down now. Got everything about ready to go. These are the views right now. No cloud inversion, unfortunately. This is where I was. Obviously, you're leaving nothing behind. Yeah, and then we're gonna get ourselves down this mountain. I've had a cracking night. I've had a cracking morning as well, to be fair. I loved it. I loved this morning, even with the wind. But yeah, the Alfian Storm Grotto 1.5 is an absolutely belt tent. You can see there, I did not have those two guy lines in all night, and it stood the test of time, honestly. Right, that's us, guys. Right here. Just make our way down now. I'm not sure whether to follow this stone path or not. It's a really cracking path, like. Yeah, I'm not sure we can follow this because there is a big town by this. Oh, it's called Wildcamp. The way I came on this, I don't know it's could be longer. So yeah, that's us. We're all set away now. You can hear that wind. It's been horrific all on. Touch the old cane one more time. Yes, please. Yeah, and then that's us getting down now, guys. So I'll bring you back further down, or if not, I'll see you for the next one. Right, we're just making our way down. We've decided to do the same path that we took up, just because I know I can get to the car in 45 minutes. Just made it back to Buckden Gill Waterfalls, which is running a little bit more today. Some of these plunge pools though, just look at them. If this was a hot day, I'd be in there. I'd be amongst that. Oh, 100%. Trunks on. I say trunks, I don't bring trunks, it'd be boxes. But yeah, they'd be on, I'd be in there, and I'd be absolutely loving life. You know how cool that'll be. Oh, beautiful. Just following the stream again, guys. 20 quid and I'll jump, guys. I'm only joking, that's definitely broken legs. The pool's not big enough, but it's a lovely little fucking scene, isn't it? We can't be far from the car now. Look, just following the stream again. I love it. I just love being out in nature. You can't beat it, guys. Guys, we've made it. I pretty much ran most of the way down. I think I've made it down in like 35 minutes. Not long at all. Obviously, if you're walking, it'll be a bit longer. I still wouldn't. I would have thought it's an hour up, an hour down. I wouldn't have thought any more than that. But yeah, I really enjoyed that one actually. The hands-on bits to climb. I love scrambling. And then I didn't get massive great views, but just being up there in the tent was fantastic for me. So yeah, we're almost back at the car. We'll bring you back for the next one, guys. Stay tuned.